This is Pastor Jim on location here at the Godspeed Cafe. Come on in, let me show you something. First of all, I want to thank everybody. We had 10 times more people watch the sermon from last Sunday than watch the sermon the week before, which was a record. So we thank God that hundreds of people are checking into our church website, www.lakeshoreassemblyofgod.com. And I have over, Terry's doing a wonderful job at church. I've got over 80 sermons stacked in there. So check last Sundays and go back in the files and check anything else. But we want to thank you first for checking in and listening to the message last Sunday. And I'll be doing that, of course, every Sunday. And today is Pastor Jim on location. Well, I'm kind of hunkered down because of the virus here at Lakeshore Assembly. And first of all, I got everything I need. I got my healthy breakfast to start the day with. And found a box of Lay's potato chips, car show chips, back in the outreach room. 46 bags, that'll get me through the rest of the week. And I got a lot of candy here, too, that we're trying to give away at the banquet. And believe it or not, most everybody didn't take it. Well, today I really wanted to share real quick, I don't want to keep you long, a story that is really kind of powerful. It was very impactful to me. Something happened yesterday I want to tell you about. First of all, yesterday my son Chris and his beautiful wife Rachel invited my wife and I over for dinner. And after dinner we went downstairs, and my son and his wife, they write and they sing and they minister worship music. And as we were sitting there listening to some amazing worship music that my son and his wife have written and sing, our two granddaughters, their two daughters, Paisley and Gemma, were jumping up and down as they were singing. So we were sitting there watching the grandkids jumping up and down, watching our son and his wife sing worship music. And you know how sometimes in your life you're somewhere, and it's not just nostalgia, but sometimes something's happening and you're not aware that it's happening, and sometimes you're not aware that the moment that you're experiencing might be better than you think it is. So I felt that something really good was happening. And so I went home, and after Lisa turned in, I went upstairs and sat on the couch, got my phone out, and I remembered a song, and I didn't remember all the words to it, but I remembered just enough of it. Trace Adkin, country song, You're Gonna Miss This. And if you've never heard the words, I'm just gonna do the chorus here. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are the good times. So take a look around. You may not know it now, but you're going to miss this. And as I listened to that song, I began to weep this week. My mind went back to when my children were the same age that my grandkids are now. And I realized that as a very motivated, type A personality, ADD pastor, especially as a young pastor as well, there were times that I was so connected with what I was doing at the church. We've had an extremely wonderful, but extremely busy ministry here. And I think there were times that I know that I missed being there as much as I wish I was. Whatever I missed with my children, I don't want to miss with my grandchildren. And I started to kind of ask God for forgiveness, because I realized that there were times that I think I wasn't there as much for my children as I think I should have been. And I want to say I'm sorry to them and anybody else back then that I might have been missing the forest for the trees at that time. But I say that so that we understand that even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, here we are in the middle of what we're going through culturally and personally, and yet God gave me a moment that I'll never forget. I will never forget yesterday and last night. And my prayer is that everyone that's watching is going to look for those moments. You're going to make a phone call. You're going to make a text. You're going to be perhaps with a family member. And I pray that we stop kind of listening with our ears and attempt to listen with our heart. I believe that in this time, that's what God is going to want to accomplish. I know we're looking perhaps at what we're going through now is like something is coming to an end, like something is completely falling apart. And yet I understand from the Bible that God is attempting to put something very special together. So my prayer is that all of you will call out to God, trust Christ as your Savior, and really ask God to help you to capture these moments, these pinpricks of time. It's kind of like if you had a timeline and you had all these little dots. Every single day, perhaps there's another dot that's going on, in essence, the big cardboard of your life, and the Lord is connecting the dots. So I hope that encourages you today. And stay tuned to our church website this Wednesday night, as my wife is going to be having a very special Bible study that we're going to be doing during the day, and we're going to upload it on our church website for Wednesday night. Otherwise, stay tuned. I'm going to do another Pastor Jim on location from another location in a few days. So God bless, and God bless you. Bye-bye.